All right, we're ready to begin the interview for Mr.
Martial Hours.
Marshall Lyles. Is that all Marshall Lyles? Is that how we know you as Marshall Lyles? Is that something else we all know to call you as Marshall what?
Oh, well.
Marshall,
Junior.
Marshall Junior. Thank you, Marshall Lyles. Um, Mr. Marshall Lyles, what is your earliest memory of attending St. Luke?
Well, my earliest memory of attending St. Luke was when we was trying to get the Boy Scouts together.
All
Trying
right,
to
we
get
did
them.
have a Boy Scout troop that met here.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
That's right.
Okay, you say you were here because they were forming a Boy Scout troop?
Yeah, there was former Boy Scout troops, and back then we had a lot of problem with pigeons. We had a lot of problem with
That was like a theme for a while, the pigeons. Yes.
That's right. We were trying to get rid of them, and they always come back. but when I remember being running up them stairs right there, cause I wasn't like laid back like I am now. I was bad back then. So my mom told me I was bad back then. Always hollering at me when I'm running up the stairs. Everybody else was too. So that was my kind of my fond memories, and let's see, we called him
Go ahead. You called him who?
We called him
Brother,
yeah.
okay. Brother was Mr. Malvin Meredith.
Melvin Mary, that's his name. That's
Yes.
his name.
He was here, and then Mr., who else did you say?
Uh,
Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright was here, and there was a few more than him that was a member of that group.
Okay, and the
Mr.
pastor
Crawford.
was, oh, Mr. who?
Crawford, right over there.
Cranford.
Cranford, yeah, Mr. Cranford.
Okay, and then the pastor was Reverend
Uh,
R.E. Peters.
right. Yeah, Mr. Peters, yeah, Mr. Peters.
Reverend
he was there.
Peters, okay.
He was there, and they was always trying to get us involved in something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That's how we got the Boy Scouts started. And they was men that was working in the church, not only working for the church, but they was working inside. Men did a lot of work on the church at that time.
Okay.
Did their own work. They wasn't paying nobody to come and do it. It was Mr. Wright.
Mhm.
Huey Wright. Carl Wilder.
And I know Mr. Meredith did a lot of
He did a lot of work
work
also.
as
on
well, because he was a very able-bodied kind of handyman.
that. Mhm.
And Mr. Wright.
And cause they did all the plumbing, all the carpentry.
Mhm.
They had a lot of talent back then, cause those men did it themselves.
Yes.
If one didn't know, the other ones did.
Okay.
And we don't have a lot of that going around right now.
Okay. Did you participate in programs or Sunday school, Easter, or anything like that? Do you have any memories, I'll
And
say, of
Easter,
doing
I had an Easter speech
every time?
Yeah, I had an Easter speech. My grandmother, Sally Sanford,
Yes.
she made sure that I had. But now my mom used to tell me, if you don't want to talk, you ain't got to get up there. No.
But you have rich family history here in this
I
church.
got a lot of family history here, a lot of family.
You do. Not only with your grandmother, but I can look at other members of your family, your mom, your,
The Todds, we're real good friends, Rena Todd mom.
yes,
Very good friends.
yes. You had an aunt who was an usher, Miss Willaroo,
I forgot she was Irish.
Miss
I
Willaroo
forgot she was
Finch.
Irish. Yeah, she was. She was a dedicated member also.
She was.
I had a lot
She
of
was.
family members that was.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is wonderful. Any other events that have taken place here at this church that really stick out to you, whether they were whether they are older memories or recent, anything that really just comes to mind?
That the men was, their leadership back then,
Mm-hmm.
it was the leadership back then with the men was a little bit different of now. Even though we don't have that many, but their leadership qualities, how we used to watch them do the things that they did. The discipline part, also the teaching part that they
Okay.
did. They had a very active part in young boys' life back then.
Absolutely.
And I remember all what they did. I'm trying to think about two more. I can see their face, but I can't think of their name. It's been so long ago. And he was a carpenter. He also worked at Uniron. He did a lot of carpenter work. J.W. Jackson, yeah.
Okay, excellent. And yeah, Mr. Jackson was a very hardworking,
Yeah.
dedicated
Yes, he was.
man of the
Yes, he
church,
was. Yes,
most
he was.
definitely, most definitely. I know that you are an usher now,
Mhm.
so you are kind of following the footsteps of some of your family members and
Oh, yeah,
ushering
yeah.
and doing things in the church. You're an officer,
Right.
so we just want to encourage you and thank you for all that you do today.
I'm glad to do it.
Thank you so much, Marshall Jr.
And you're welcome.